What's up, traders? First day back from Puerto Vallarta, and it was quite a fun trip. And we went 2 for 2 today, BILI and Tesla. We're gonna just jump right into it. First trip was on Tesla. Sorry if my voice is a little scratchy today. There was some fun had. So, um, yeah, I saw this area from yesterday down here at 755, and when it was up here at 760, I was really tempted to jump in there. Would have still been nice because we probably would have added here. But then I start getting a little iffy if get that extension through down towards 750. But didn't happen. Was patient with the entry. Took the first entry here instead of up at 760. And because this was a smaller position, I had told myself, I was like, we know Tesla can be crazy. If the SPY turns around on the day, we might get a really nice move to the upside. And I really, really wanted to hold. I took 5 shares. I really, really wanted to hold this 5 shares to 800. And I even said it live on stream. You can go watch it. I have the pinned comment down below for the link to go over to the highlights section where you can watch all my live trades from Twitch. But yeah, it got up to this. If we scroll out, you'll see this like key area where there was a lot of chop. And it started to feel like it was going to chop there. You can see it was starting to go down. It was kind of up and down on the way up, and it just started to feel like it was going to stop. So I took 1 share off just in case. I was like, I'm going to realize some of these gains because I do not want this to turn around and just come all the way back down and stop out break even for absolutely nothing. And but then it started to go higher. And then if we scroll out again, you'll see the tops of all pre-market here all day yesterday, or all afternoon yesterday, I should say, right at the bell. There was a lot of resistance right there. And we ran into it and we started to actually use it as resistance. You can see this candle went up through it just a little bit and then got shoved down. So we actually took one more share off there. So we had 3 shares, and then it just started to kind of trickle down. And at this point, I was like, man, I was really hoping we could blow through that, kind of like this candle here. And then maybe we could come down, use that as support, and then move higher. But it started to come down, and I was, again, it kind of, how Tesla can get these big candles like this. Kind of felt like one of those was coming here, especially because it was starting to really struggle. Wasn't really making the move up that I was looking for. I was looking for that big extension candle, and we just couldn't get it. So ended up taking the rest off. And then right after that, it gave us that candle we were looking for. But ultimately, it did come back down to that same area. Again, if I would have held on at this point, I'm pretty sure I would have taken at least 1 more share here. So it might have been down to like 1 share. But it was either, I feel like this should have been an all or nothing type trade with such a good entry up into this area, but it's just not who I am. It's so hard for me to be like, okay, one entry, 1 exit kind of thing. So I'd rather scale out, pay myself along the way. But man, if this thing didn't hit 800, just like I said it would, I mean, obviously that was complete luck, but the fact that it did was just pretty funny because yeah, would have been really nice. I did the math earlier. It would have been a little over $200 for 5 shares. 5 shares could have made $200. That's just insane. But we still ended up okay, almost $40 on this trade alone. So can't really complain. BILI was another trade. This one was pretty nice. Previous resistance right there. You can see it at 1865 is actually where it's currently sitting, which is also the high of day from yesterday. So we saw the extension up through there. This was SSR, so it was kind of a pain. Went up through 19, really nice move up through 19. And I actually tried to catch this on the way back down on this candle, and we did get filled. Went up through the $0.50. I was really hoping it would extend up through the $0.50 to like 1970, but it didn't. It went to 55, started to come back down. We got filled at 29, and then it decided to go higher. And then this is where, I really like the move. I was obviously looking for it to come back down and retest this 1866 area, but unfortunately, it just decided to keep going. Got that, and we got a really nice drop here. So we took most of it off. I think our average, this was just a 1111 because again, with SSR, I get a little finicky with those because you can't really have an extension and wait for that jiggle and then just hit the bid, which is pretty much what I do. You have to kind of almost assume where that jiggle is going to be. And so I was kind of just picking key areas, 1970, the jump through 20. It got rejected there at 2037. So when it went back up through 20 and was really struggling there, I just hit the ask and we did get filled. That brought our average up to, I think it was like 1970 something. And as you can see on that big drop, we had a bunch of orders out. We got filled. And I was trying to ride 2 of these orders out. I was trying to ride back down at least to 19. But as you can see, it started to curl real quick and go back up. So we took it off. It did go high of day. Ended up being a fake out breakout. But again, intense move into the pullback. That's what we look for. If you know me by now, that's exactly all I look for. What it does after that, nobody knows. Like, this thing could have went to high of day and kept on going. We don't know. But maybe there's the big seller and said, no, we're going to go back down now. So you don't know what it's going to do after that. But the high probability play is that intense move into that pullback. So got our average up good enough and got our shares out and had a decent trade. So first day back, $67. Not going to complain. Obviously looking to start making some bigger numbers. As we progress here, market does seem to be giving us some opportunity. That's all I got. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I always appreciate the support. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those down below. You can find me on Discord, find me on Twitter. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.